Hello everybody, welcome back to the Big Risky Strats tournament. I'm here with Popcorn and we are about to start with Phannara and JokerAlpha. They are starting right now going for the same spots.
Yep.
Alright,
Which makes sense because they actually went for the logical spots this time. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
They went for the shortest one.
Yay!
Yes. I like that.
It's nice when you understand what they're going to do.
Yeah, that's always good.
I'm just gonna post in the Discord that these two guys are playing. We may get some viewers, we may not. There we go. Yeah. Doing exactly the same thing and almost at exactly the same time.
Yes. That's a good thing, though. It's supposed to be quite equal. So this is an elimination round from the loser's bracket, right?
Yeah. I think it's, round 6
round 6 of the loser's bracket.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you see the info? Does it tell you if anybody predicted this?
I don't know how to check that. Let me see. Match details. 3% of people predicted this matchup. 100%. It was only one person that made a prediction, and they predicted Phannara would win.
Okay. So that was probably Shaw, because he's winning. He's the prediction, so it might have been him that predicted this. So far, Joker is he's pulled a little bit ahead. Yeah, just by a couple seconds.
Yeah.
And he's going for the power plant first. And I say this every time. It's not a good idea. Well, I bet you Joker's going to chain right away.
Well, the only person Joker has lost to so far was Purple's, which is not a surprising loss.
No. To
be fair.
Yeah. Purple's is guaranteed to get at least 3rd place in this tournament now. Purple's in White Death Rebirth.
Yeah. And then Phannara was knocked out by Zathara in round 4. And this is his first game in the loser's bracket. Yeah. And then the winner of this is against ENO. I don't know how you pronounce that name. N-O?
Inu.
Inu.
It's a Danish name. It means lake or river or mountain or tree or I don't know, some sort of thing.
Whatever they tell you it means.
Yeah, I don't know. And
Is this starting connection 7? Yes.
Is it?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
Power plant is up. Joker.
Yeah. Phannara.
The extra factory is obviously slowing down Phannara.
Yeah. And with these long connections, I'm not sure that's a good idea. But he now has, completed.
Yeah, and obviously there's debate on which one's more effective.
Well, I
like the way Joker does it.
Well, see, but Phannara now has a better production.
Right. But Joker has had more production in all of the factories for longer.
Misclick by Joker.
Yep, he just moved out that 500.
Yeah.
He needs to retreat it. He hasn't noticed yet.
No.
That's actually kind of bad. Because if he'd gotten that up, it would have been fine. Because if you think about it, he had the extra 2 production on 5 of his factories for an extra 30 seconds-ish. And then he just got rid of it. So
now he sees it, but
yeah. It's a pretty bad misclick.
Yeah, and
second
Phannara,
power plant already fully.
Yep, and Phannara's got all the factories on there. He's building faster than Joker for sure.
Yep. Well, the mistake is fixed. He finally got the factory up.
He needs to make this like, oh, I don't
Third
like.
power plant. Ooh, early third power plant for Joker.
Yeah,
I
but
like that.
he needs to, maybe, I don't know. I found that if the person has power plants without factories and they're chaining, their production is a lot weaker than their opponents, and usually they end up losing. I think that's what cost.
Well, he got that power plant up to 3 factories, so that was fine. But Phannara is going for the strategy of building all the factories first and then the power plants, whereas Joker's doing basically the opposite. Oh, well, not anymore. But it's 4-3. Oh, 4-4. There we go. Another one chained for Joker.
He's gonna have 2 more in a second here. 1. But then Phannara's now starting the chains.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think this is a better way of building. Like, I found that if I go for larger power plants and then chain after I've got like 3 power plants up, it's a lot easier to get those extra power plants, those chaining ones up. Like, they come up really fast. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're popping up.
It's 40% to 30%. Phannara is going nuts with this boom right now, and Joker's just looks so small in comparison.
Yeah, and he's got like a stack here. I don't know if he's gonna try and pull it or what.
Yeah. Well, they're meeting all across the map now in essentially like 3 locations.
This is a pretty connection-rich map here. Like, it's pretty OP, as the kids say these days. Make that into a factory.
Phannara's really active with the movements, just constantly spamming units forward, which is a good thing.
Yeah. That 4K is not going to be enough. It's going to hit. It's going to lose. He's losing it already. He needs to retreat, and I don't. Oy, he's losing all his attacks. Like, they're hitting too slow. Although Phannara moved past this, it's almost like a glitch there up at the top. Oh. Oof. There's an artillery on that. Joker's losing down at the bottom, but he's going to take this one up at the top. His main attack is right in the middle, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
And he's going to have some trouble here with Phannara breaking through. Once Phannara breaks through, it can be really problematic. Yeah. And he's got 9K
look at all the buildup. Do you see that?
Yeah,
There was like 2,000 or 3,000 on every single thing for Joker, but there's very, very few for Phannara. Very good, like,
he's
keeping everything going forward.
When I saw Phannara was playing Osu right before this, so I wondered if that's like his
speed. Precision.
That game is insane.
It's wild. I don't get it.
I'm so bad at it. It's really, really quite. It's
I
almost
love rhythm games.
It's quite comical, actually. No, why is he's winning this one and he's sending 8K back to the. What is he doing, Joker?
Well, there's 13K just in the middle of nowhere now.
He's almost 20% down. He's not addressing he's got 15K here, and there's like 7K moving in towards his capital. Like, oi.
Yeah.
Oi.
He's starting to chase it now. I think he sees it.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's just lag or.
Sometimes it's the heat of the moment.
Something.
You're focusing on one thing so hard you don't notice the rest of it. But he's at least gonna stop that 7K.
Yes, but he's down. He's down. Well, he's gaining some back. I guess he's gaining some land back. I don't know. It looks like he's down more. He's got like 30k, 45k, 50k. I can't even add right now. There's like, this is not good. Yeah, it's not good.
A lot of Ks.
A lot of Ks coming in, and it's not okay. It's not okay. So, oof. Yeah,
This is getting to the point where Joker's not going to be able to stop this push towards the capital. Actually, even that 10k, I don't think he can stop.
no, he can't. There's an 8k here. There's, yeah, no. And he's, like, his main attack is in the wrong spot.
Yep. It's also not going to get anywhere.
No.
Phannara has more units and an artillery.
Yeah.
And that's
pretty much
basically it right there.
If he moved that 4k over and made an artillery, but then if he makes an
I
artillery...
still don't think it would survive.
Well, it wouldn't, because there's an 8k there that now... Yeah.
And that is...
Yeah, there it is. Good game.
GG. That was a really strong game from Phannara. Just...
Yeah, I think that initial, like, making those two larger power plants really got him a good base. Like a good...
It was the combination of a lot of small mistakes from Joker, especially. Like, the just better overall play from Phannara. I even prefer Joker's initial power plant strategy of having 2 less factories and then putting the factories on afterward.
Yeah.
Because I think
that's better.
That's more efficient.
But I've seen these, I've been watching these games, and it doesn't work. Like, because if you take it and then they build the factories after, you would think that the factories would come up, the missing factories would come up faster than the person's able to get there.
But it's not necessarily that's not necessarily how it works, because you just have to think about how many units are generated in the time that power plant exists, touching the factories that it's already touching, and then like compensate for the time.
Okay, I know what you're saying, like, because they have 5 factories that are boosted, but those 5 boosted factories are not able to make those extra 2 factories in the same amount of time that those 2 extra factories are able to compensate and build the power plant.
I suppose. So if you're 2 factories short, let's say one person's making a power plant and the other, they're both building at power plants, and one person has 2 factories less than the other person touching that. And the person that has 2 less factories gets their power plant up first because they spent less. Then the second person's or the first person's basically once they get their power plant up, their boosted factories need to make 1,000 for it to be worth it in the time before the other person gets up their power plant, essentially. Like that's the trade-off. Otherwise, it's not.
But it doesn't happen because the person who makes the extra factories is usually about 5 to 10 seconds, and they don't make 1,000 in 5 to 10 seconds. Depending on how long those connections are, it's not that much longer. Like, you saw how long it took for Phannara to get his power plant up, right? And it was like a little under 10 seconds.
And that's why, see, when it comes to the early game and how many factories you should make, there's still a lot of differing opinions. Also, look at how different they're playing right now, as one example.
Well, and see, this, I like Joker's strat better. This is Zach's strat. This is what we've been seeing from Zach. He goes for the biggest power plant spot, and he usually only makes 4 factories before he gets his. I don't know about the 4 factories thing, but
a lot of people have done 4 factories. I just don't. I'm even thinking about it. Would it be beneficial possibly to set up for 2 power plants immediately and then build up and just do the 2 power plants with no, like say you build like
all the factories.
8 factories.
Yeah, that's what Colby's been doing. And he usually gets his second power plant up first. Like his first one is slower, but his second one is faster. And I think what happens is, because you forget that while you're building those factories, like say you're going for 5 or 6 factories, while you're building those extra factories before you build that power plant, you have those 4 factories already like producing as well. So like as you build your factories to make your power plant, they're faster. Like the first one takes, like you have to wait, the second one's going to be much quicker, and then the third, and so it compounds. So by the time you've got like the 6 factories up, it's so much faster. And then when you've got 6 factories stacking for that power plant, it's like you're cutting down the time that it takes. Do you know what I mean? Like instead of waiting for so long for those 4, you're actually you're cutting down your lack of production time in a way. And then you've got 6 factories right away that are connected and boosted. Like I don't know. Like this is
it makes sense. And I think because of that lack of big advantage of like the power plant difference at first, say if someone gets their power plant up 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds apart, there is a little bit of difference. But if someone was to go for like 5 factories and then their first power plant, and the other person was to go 8 or 9 factories and then immediately do 2 power plants, which one would be better? You don't really know. I would say.
Well, I think if you're gonna go for 8 versus 3, the person who has 3, I think, if they're
they're always going to get their first power plant up first because they're not spending as much making factories.
Yes.
But the question is whether that initial boost lasts long enough to counteract how fast the other person is able to double up their power plants.
If the person making 3 is able to connect other factories to that same power plant, they will be at an advantage, if opposed to the person making 8. But if say it's a difference of like when I'm watching like in a free-for-all or whatever, or even in a 1v1, 1v1, like you look at the percentages, and I will stop, like I'll go like 1 or 2% more than my opponent, and then I'll stop making factories, because I'm like, okay, I don't want to have too many factories made before I get my power plant up. Like I'll make that 1 extra, because I know having that 1 extra sort of speeds everything up.
Yeah.
But I won't over invest, because then it does slow you down too much. Like, I don't know if I'm explaining that right.
Let's see. 4 to 5 power plants at the moment. 4 for Joker. 5 for Joker now. He just evened it up. Wait. 6 for Phannara now.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time counting.
No, it's because they pop up so fast. It's hard. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. It's not easy.
They're building in completely different directions. It looks like. Oh, they were.
I didn't like Joker started building up 2 power plants right from the start, and I think for your first 2 that you should focus on those and get those up faster. And I apologize because I didn't pay attention to who got the first 3 up. But
I didn't.
Because
really
we were we were discussing strategies. You can see Joker's doing much better with his micro this time. I'm hoping that we go to 3 games here.
They're at least competitive in the size of their economy this time. They've both got similar power plant numbers. Actually, I think Joker just popped up a whole bunch more. He's at, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, so many.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, 11.
Joker could stand to put up some more, but he's not.
Well, investing in power plants isn't always the best, because if you've overinvested, then you don't have the troops. This is not a good fight. This fort, he's gone out. That's good. He needs to pull out here. I think he is playing better this time. He seems to be reacting better. He's got 10k there. If he pushes that 14k now, like, he could really cause some damage.
He's losing that 5k fight.
Yeah, but he's gonna be able to push. Like, look at, there's nothing there. He just needs to keep pushing.
Oh, he lost it so bad. He's still losing that same fight.
He went the wrong way. Why is it going down? Go. Push the 14k. Go this way. Sorry, I may be a little biased. No, it's gonna be too slow. It's too slow. When you chase...
Spreading out for some reason.
Oh, it's not good. No.
He's just trying to...
But look, he's got 52% of the map. Now, he needs to stop this.
He's gonna slow it down enough.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was a little scary. Joker's got a little sneak at the top as well, getting a couple of extra units in there.
Yeah. He's definitely got, I mean, he's got 15%, 17.
Yeah, he's a lot of the map control.
Yeah. He's doing much better with his micro. He needs to move these like 4k and 2k before they get stopped. Oh my god. Wise Woodrow is asking if the strats are risky. Always.
Some of them.
It's risky strats. They're always risky.
Wise Woodrow?
Wise Woodrow. I can't talk today. I don't know. I'm having issues. Oof. Oh.
Hey. A forfeit from Phannara. Good game. Well played.
Yeah, definitely a little early to say forfeit, but we're going to 3 games.
I wouldn't say that was too early. I think that was well within the appropriate time. Like, he knew he was not going to be able to pull that back.
If you say so.
Well, maybe it's the Age of Empires in me talking, but I feel like once you're in the position where you know you can't pull it back from your own perspective, it's fine to resign. And that's... nobody in Risky resigns until they're like actually dying. Like, there's somebody's putting 10,000 towards their capital, then they resign.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they're beating me a little bit. I'll just forfeit right here.
I know, and it drives me nuts when you do that, actually.
I'm not that sensitive, but I do resign if I'm losing, and I know I'm not going to pull it back.
All right.
But I think that's fair. Come on.
No, it's not fair. I don't like what Phannara's... I don't like what he's doing. This is... You're just wasting troops at this point.
How is he wasting troops?
Because, oh my gosh, we've gone through this. If you send more than 200, like 270 or more, then you don't lose.
You expect me to spend the time building up 200? Nah.
When
26.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 25 is what? What is that? That's 100. If you had an extra 100...
Your capital generates 2 per step. There are 5 steps per second. Your capital generates 10 units per second. It takes about 2.5 seconds to take
Okay,
of
how
an
many
unboosted capital.
how many seconds does it take from one factory to get like 100 troops?
But it's not worth it. It's not worth it to me.
It is. It is so worth it.
No.
In early games, this is like, it's so worth it. You're
It's
wrong. You are wrong.
0.001%.
Why are you even here? You know nothing about risking.
I will 1v1 you right now.
All right, after this, we are 1v1ing. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay. I now know the key to get you to play risky with me. Sorry. Sorry.
Untrue.
I am really happy.
I will always bind Q to 26, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
I don't want to stop you. I just want you to play risky with me. I don't even care if I lose. I won't, though. Cause...
Oh, yeah? All right.
All right.
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Joker again with the not full circle build. He did this in the last game.
Painful. It's painful. See, if you...
Proud of you, Joker.
Given everything the same, the one who has everything up at the first is the winner, right? Like, you're building the same amount of factories, you're building the same amount of power plants. It should be faster. It won't be faster. You can see as you watch the numbers, Phannara's numbers are going to go faster. Why am I zoomed out so far? Sorry.
I don't know.
I don't know. There we go. We can even get closer. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
But,
So there was a total boost of 2 times 5,
he still hasn't.
which is
Wait,
10.
wait.
So 10 times how many seconds? Times 5.
What? No, it was 10 seconds.
That's what I'm saying. So 10 times 10 is 100 times 5. So it's 500 units generated with 1 factory difference. So they're equal.
But it didn't go up equally.
What did you say?
And I wasn't able to count. You interrupted. I wasn't able to count the difference, like, in how much time that Phannara had that factory boosted, where Joker didn't have that factory built.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
No.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Because you have to subtract
No.
the boost of the one factory that he doesn't have.
He had it. It's minimal.
Why do you dismiss my math?
Because I was doing math that's cooler.
No.
I was telling you how many units Joker generated in that time.
Uh-huh. And how many did he not generate?
He generated over 500.
Over 500? Now it's over 5. He generated 5,000 units. Oh my god. It's gonna be like
aren't you proud?
The fish was like 10 feet long.
I caught it with my bare hands. Power plant advantage to Joker. Joker's clearly using the better strategies.
Land advantage to Phannara.
Oh yeah, I could get a land advantage too if I just hit Q on every single dot.
Yeah, but he doesn't have just blanks. Oh, there's a lot of blanks.
There's a couple, yeah.
Yeah.
He's spreading a little bit too.
But wait, 1, 2, 3.
But he's trying to get the 4th.
Yeah, and he's gonna get.
There's also a 4th gonna come up for Joker in just a second, or a 5th even. Wait, no, 4th. Wait, no.
Oh my god!
4th.
Why are you casting? You can't even count. Sorry.
5th. Haha. 5.
Oh my goodness! This power plant down here that Joker has. This is not a good one.
It's fine.
No,
It's
it's the
touching
long,
two.
the
It's touching
long.
two.
No, it's touching 3 actually.
Okay, you're talking about the one bottom right?
The bottom, yeah. But the connections are long. Like he should have expanded.
It's
No, because the expansion to this area here would have been better. It would have been. The connections are shorter, and there's better chain.
The connections.
There's
being
better
shorter
chances for chaining.
Doesn't make it stronger.
It makes it go up faster, which makes it stronger because as soon as it's
he
working.
He puts up the power plants first. He put up the power plant and then did the factories afterwards. So it doesn't matter.
All right. But like you keep saying all this stuff that Joker's doing is better, but he keeps like.
Because Joker's a pro.
Joker is a pro. Pro Joker. But
Oh,
he's going to lose.
He needs to retreat. Oh, there you go.
And he forted his own power plant.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so painful. No, Joker.
That's actually a secret strategy that not many people know. If you put up a fort right before putting up a power plant, it doubles the boost.
Oh my god. I see you live in the land of Trump.
Oh, come on.
All alternative facts.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
Low blow.
You guys. You Americans.
Oh.
You crazy
Oh, I'm
Americans.
so sorry about that.
Oh,
I'm so sorry that I'm American.
You can't even say sorry right. Painful. That little...
How was I saying sorry wrong?
Because you're pronouncing it wrong. It's sorry.
I'm sorry.
You're saying
I
sorry.
said sorry.
You're saying sorry. Sorry.
I'm not saying sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I mean, how many O's are there?
I don't know.
And how many R's are there?
You don't know? Yeah, how bad is
No,
the
I'm not too good with
American
spelling.
education system? Like, how bad? My goodness.
Pretty.
Pretty bad. I cannot wait to kick your butt in Risky after this.
I don't know about that.
Oh, yes. It's gonna happen. Nah.
There is no progress. Oh, wait. Nope. Just kidding.
So, I think those troops will be trapped now. But Phannara's... Okay.
He's just not even going to retreat anyway.
Joker's got a good front going. He needs to stop this little thing happening in the middle, which he's not addressing. He's losing 3,000 troops there. He's got it trapped. But he's not sending... Okay, he's... Wow, what is he doing? It's gonna take
Phannara's
this
fighting the 5,000 on the left, but not well enough. He's got like...
Joker's actually taking over his production at this point. Phannara is in trouble.
Yes, Phannara's in big trouble, actually.
Yes, and now if he could just get this trapped here.
Phannara doesn't have any stopping power anymore. He can't stop any
There
of
we
these
go,
things
that's stopped. He's got 2 more tunnels going.
Yeah, it's a big one too.
Oof, I'm glad I'm not playing this game. This is a rough game. This Risky Strats game is hard, man.
Yeah. Jeez. These risky players are really going at it.
Oh my goodness.
And this is a really bad fight for Phannara, but he's still taking it. And just slowly sending units to their death. That's so bad. Stop. Just stop fighting it.
No, and
No.
Phannara's saying he lost. Oh, good game.
Well played.
Yes.
Superior strats come out on top. The risky strats.
right. Should we just keep streaming and then do our 1v1?
If you want to do that, sure. Do you want to change the title? I have to unready, or I have to re-ready, or whatever.
How do I change the title? I don't think... Or should I end the stream? I guess.
No, you can change the title.
How do I...
Am I able to change the title?
I don't think I can change the title.
Oh, it's easy. Yeah, you can. Just go to your page, your little... You know?
My page. No, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know.
Your little page, you know? Your dashboard.
All right, let me just end the stream and I'll start another one.
What?
What? Because then I'm not...
All right.
Okay. All right, thanks to everybody for watching this.